sorry for this One Piece review being very late, Chibits. I am very, very, very sorry. The reason why it's late is because the translations that came out early this morning around 6 o'clock or 6:40 was so fucking bad. No. I'm not going to even, review a chapter that had that bad of translations. The translations were just so god-awful, I didn't understand the full picture of the chapter. So, I was waiting until better translations came out, and they finally did, and so I've finally gotten around to actually being able to review this chapter. So, anyways, beginning on with the chapter review of One Piece. Very, 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 very big plot reveal. Holy shit, big plot reveal. Oh my god, plot reveal. Something you would not expect at all. Can this art get any fucking better? This, seriously, One Piece just went higher up in, holy shit factor because of this chapter. I'm so glad I waited for a proper translation. So, Law has the ability, or the devil fruit power that Law has. Ope fruit, I think that's how you say it. The devil fruit that Law has can make someone immortal, but at the cost of the user's life. Okay, so I have a theory. I'm going to be doing some theory crafting right now, okay? Corazon, Doffy's brother, died a long time ago, and Law technically blames Doffy for this. We technically don't know the true significance around that backstory. We don't know much about Korra. We don't know how much meaning Korra meant to Law. For instance, we don't know much about Korra in general. We don't really know much about him besides what this chapter revealed. But with this chapter, what it reveals, it states that whoever uses this fruit and makes someone immortal with it, the user dies. The ability user dies. Now, let's think about this real quick. What has this arc been about? The last arc, artificial devil fruit, or making devil fruits, or how devil fruit comes back into the world after death, the closest fruit near it. Now, let's take a theory real quick, okay? Doffy never wanted Law to have the devil fruit. It's obvious from this chapter. He never wanted Law to have that devil fruit. The question is, why isn't Doffy killing Law? That's another question. Why isn't Doffy killing Law? Now, hear me out. Listen to my theory. What if Corazon, the person Law looked up to, had that devil fruit ability? What if he had the Ope fruit, or the Op fruit, and he could use it? And what if he sacrificed his life for Law? What if he gave immortality to Law? Let me explain why I'm saying this. Law states in this specific chapter, that the immortality is revealed is that he will die in 2.5 years from some disease his parents told him. His parents, before they died, they told him that he was going to die from a disease. That is revealed in this chapter. Law was going to die from something. And these medical doctors said that, so they most likely couldn't, help him. His own parents couldn't even help him. You think they would try their best to try to help him, so most likely they couldn't do nothing for him. So what better way to help Law in his disease by using that devil fruit ability that most likely Corazon used? The Ope fruit, or Op fruit. Now, we know Corazon is dead. We know for a fact he is dead. What if he sacrificed his life, used that immortality ability on Law, and then Law, in the act of caring for Corazon, he used and ate that devil fruit to where Doffy can never get it. See, here's the big thing that is laid out before us. If the user, the previous user, ability user, let's say Law, for instance, let's say he was the ability user, and he, gave immortality to Luffy. Let's say Luffy did not have his devil fruit ability, okay? Or actually, no, wait, how would that work? If, if Law gave the immortality to Luffy, would Luffy die if he took another devil fruit? Because we don't know how far this immortality really goes. We don't know if the immortality means by aging, if it means by you can take as much damage as you want and you won't fucking die. Like you can regenerate just like Majin Buu. We don't know. So, what if, if your immortality, like if you have immortality, you can eat another devil fruit and you won't die from it. That could also be a possibility. But like I said, the big question, or the big theory I have right now, is that maybe Law is immortal. Maybe Law is immortal at this moment. Corazon sacrificed himself, used the immortality ability from the Devil Fruit, gave it to Law. Law, like, took the fruit because he found out about Doffy, about what he wants to do, and probably the reason why Corazon was a mute in this chapter, why he's revealed to be a mute, is probably because something Doffy did in the past. And so, most likely, Corazon opened up to Law, eventually opened up and told him the truth of what happened, why he was mute, why he didn't talk, or what kind of trauma he had. And so, in that turn of events, Law is pissed off with Doffy, wants to get revenge, so to stop Doffy's plan, he eats the Devil Fruit that Doffy wanted, and since he technically is immortal, Doffy can't kill him to get the Devil Fruit back, no matter what he does. So now do you see, this might explain a lot why Law has had plot armor this entire arc. That explains so fucking much. I mean, right now there's just so many theories wrapping in my mind right now, because if Law has immortality, if he can do that, it sets up for a magnitude of different things. Because now this has opened up a different plateau of things we can think about. If Law is immortal, let's say he is immortal at this moment, my theory proves to be correct, and he is immortal, does that, the ability user that uses the immortality, for instance, since he already is immortal and it was given to him by the Devil Fruit, and if he ate the Devil Fruit, can he use the immortality and not die? For instance, can he give immortality to others and they won't die, since he already is immortal from that Devil Fruit? Could that be possible? Could that? Or is there a limit there? Is there, a flaw? Is that, a rabbit's paw or something, or a monkey's paw? So, very, very interesting, because this changes and shifts the entire aspect of One Piece. This is the first time we've ever seen immortality introduced into One Piece, and seeing this is very terrifying. It's fucking terrifying, because now we don't know how far and the level of this immortality can go. Can it cause it to be broken to where this Devil Fruit can be spammed on people? Like, I mean, think about this. I mean, could it be put onto someone with another Devil Fruit? Could they have two Devil Fruits? Could that be the reason why Blackbeard survived Whitebeard's punches to the fucking face? Could that explain why he can survive two Devil Fruits inside of him? Is it because of this specific fruit? Since Blackbeard stated in the past that his Yomi Yomi fruit, the Darkness Fruit, was the strongest and most dominant, why wouldn't he want, this other power? This power right here, like, what Law has. Why would he fucking not want to be immortal? Unless he is already immortal. Think about that for a second. That's what this opens up. That's why I'm questioning, because we know for a fact Blackbeard in the past looked up different Devil Fruits through a book of different Devil Fruits. We saw it even in the anime and manga. And he looked through it, what he wanted, and he wanted that specific Devil Fruit. He wanted the Darkness Devil Fruit. But why didn't he want this Devil Fruit? He must have known about it. So why not? Why not? That explains so much. So what if Blackbeard is immortal too? Because if immortality is put into the mix with this series, that goes to show you there could possibly be characters out there somewhere that is immortal. Because, as we know, the Devil Fruit passes down when someone sacrifices their life. When they die, the Devil Fruit goes to somewhere else. It's been displayed multiple times in this arc and last arc. So, with this being explained, that means there could be possibility of multiple people in the Celestial Dragons themselves that might be immortal. There could possibly be people alive from the Void Century. Maybe other big-name pirates in the past that supposedly died could be alive. That's the big things that come up when you start messing with immortality in your series. There's so many questions that you could think about, and this is just the tip of the iceberg of what I could think about with this new Devil Fruit abilities reveal. Law's ability definitely is fucking hacks. It is hacks. But I love the slow foreshadowing and build-up of this ability. Let's take the recent episode of One Piece, for instance, okay? In the episode, it states that Law, he gets tired when he uses his Devil Fruit ability. It uses his stamina. Technically, his life force. And that's actually foreshadowing to the ability of immortality. For instance, sacrificing your life to use that ability to make someone immortal. So right there, it shows you that this ability wasn't just an ass pull. It's actually been built up for a fucking long time, especially with even the personalities. So, yeah, that's another thing. With the personalities, that brings an entirely different level of thinking, too. If Law, okay, he's the ability user, if he was to put his personality in someone else's body, like, let's say he wanted to be in Doffy's body, for instance, okay? He uses room shambles, and, he goes into Doffy's body. Could he do that? Can he go into other people's body with his subconsciousness, like personality switch? Can he do that? And can he use his devil fruit powers inside of Doffy? Another question right there, a big question, because if he can go into another person's body and use their powers, like, what if he could go into Doffy's body, use the devil fruit ability to have immortality, and he could leave that body in time to where that person dies? That could also happen, too. Think about that. So, for Oda to reveal this, immortality fruit, okay, there's some reason why he would reveal it. Either Law is going to die. This is foreshadowing for Law's death, and we're about to have Doffy become an immortal fucking god, or there's something else here. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below about this chapter of One Piece. Am I reading too far into it, or do you agree with my theories, different theories that I brought up? Let me know in the comments below. Love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.